Oh, where you watch, look where you watch, know where you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan, Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Palpatine TV, so that. Boom!
A big sound, a big tune.
Ja Holy Emmanuel, I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression, poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from it, tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know what, not every...
Blow, Mr. Gargan, blow. Blow till me dance up me toe.
This is Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
Deliver me from my enemy, my God. Set me an eye from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity. Save me from the bloodthirsty men. For behold, the lion wait for my soul. The mighty gather themselves together against me, not for my disobedience, not for my sin, Lord. I have done no wrong, yet they are ready to attack me. Rise up, behold, and help me. You, Lord God of armor, the God of Israel, rouse yourself to punish the nation. Show no mercy to the wicked, traitor, sealer. They return at evening, howling like dogs, and prowl around the city. Behold, they spat with their mouth, so they are in their lips, for they say, Who art us? But you, Lord, laugh at them, you scruff of all the nation. O my strength, I wish for you, for God is my high tower. My God will go before me with his loving kindness. God will let me look at my enemy in triumph. Don't kill them, or my people may forget. Scatter them by their power, and bring them down, Lord, our shield. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them be catched in their pride. For the curses and lie which they utter, consume them in wrath, consume them, and they will be no more. Let them know that God rules in Jacob to the ends of the earth. Selah. At evening let them return, let them howl like a dog, and go around the city. They shall wander up and down for food, and wait all night, if they ain't satisfied. But I will sing of your strength, yes, I will sing aloud of your loving kindness in the morning. For you have been my high tower, a refuge in the day of my distress. To you, my strength, I will sing praises, for God is my high tower, the God of my mercy, Selah.
Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. You born sexy. You sexy from your born. Spin your roll, make them see the bumper. And no dumper. Walkie, woman. Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie. And a talkie up. You back it up, cock it up, fling it up, ice it up. The thing pretty and buffy. Walkie, woman. You know sucky. You like when me shooby up. Walkie, woman. Me like when you sweaty and wetty. Just like when rain a fall off of your body like a raindrop. Walkie, woman. Me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want to brace up, not tears up. Make me feel up. Then we kiss up, and the lips. That and the split up. Yo, walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, and a talkie up. Yo, the thing pretty and buffy. You know floppy, or sappy. Your skin smooth like a young baby body. That's why them a watchy, and a chatty. Woman, you sexy from walkie. Yo, me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want come brace up. Yo, make me kiss up, man. You sexy from and the lips, not and they split up, split up. Yo, walkie, walkie, walkie. You just a walkie, walkie, walkie. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. Woman, you sexy from your band. You like when me draw the long gun. And me stick you up. Walkie, just a pinty up. Way, walkie, walkie, walkie. Woman, you sexy from your band. 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 I'm a stick you up. Whoa. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, 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 and a talkie up, boy. Yo, 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 yo. The up and running, up and turning. Wednesday evening or Wednesday afternoon. But anyway, right now, we never get to really review and analyze the Andrew Wellness conference or rally, anything you want to call it, arbitrary day, because when we come off at the road and come relax and say, well, then we go do it. I do a little version of it and analyze it. Computer wasn't working properly. It was working, but we never get the sound from the video. So I actually kind of sort out the sound now. So I like to do it on the, so I can, instead of do it on my phone, I want to do it so I can analyze it at the same time. But anyway, Andrew Wallace never really, what him do? Him wait till the last minute, right up to the wire, him call the election. Right up to the wire. That never happened yet in Jamaica. Because the man is so scared. In fact, I wouldn't call him a man anyway. The guy is so scared, running scared, under pressure. That's in at the end of the day, you know. And the PMP, daytime camp, we call it, you know. Because the man know the fullness of politics. Because I'm saying before, so if Andrew Wallace a delay, I don't want to call it, them gonna call it. And daytime camp will do it, call it, the right days, the 18th and the 3rd. Third election day, the 18th nomination day. Daytime call it for him and never really, and so tough on him. Him could even shift the date them. Be sure so well then, them really under pressure, you know. Them really under pressure. And I love it. Yeah, man. Them back up in a corner so much. Them a give out leaflet. Them a spell Jamaica wrong. And can imagine that, you know, if you have a big political party and nobody knows that spell wrong. Right? And they put it out same way. And I talk about little thing. I learn a little thing that, brother. So when you see when pressure bust pipe, you know, and that is go on with that now. And now what them do, them have to call the election, date and call out the date, them the same date for date and call before him call it. 2 days before him call it, and the same date him come with. So him could make it take a little shame out of him and change the date now. But he couldn't do it. Because I'm it really but you know that is you call that you same thing the institution and the institution, you know. You can't go around that. No matter how you try to fight it, you have to come back in line. And that happened to them. So you call it a karma catch them. Because what it do, you have an institution, you have a constitution. So what it do? When the constitution book, you have to go by. But you try to mash up in a respect constitution. But in at the end of the day, they can call it opposition. And then the constitution call it too. Him couldn't do nothing. But you know when you back up somebody in a corner, and him can't go so, him can't go so. You have to just blood travel with him like that. And take licks. And that one, and that really reach him. And then when him come now, he a lie the man a tell. All him mother him join at the lie, you know. You see all the man when call him mother, you see press it she, you know. Well, that's why I say, I want to kind of analyze this because the people are too wicked, man. Them too wicked. The man him come there now no substance, you know.
Feel lie them come tell. And I make empty new promise again. Imagine the man promised certain things from 2016. Don't deliver upon them. And come back actually I promise the same thing again. So them really check, but Jamaica people, but look, Bible say, you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool them all the while. And that is the reality of this thing. Them all are drawing him mother night. I tell lie. And it make no sense. The guy just all over the place. Just hold on upon power. And then him come talk about PNP desperate. Who desperate like him? And next thing, we're going to the video, because it come out, people get the green shirt and people get good money, all $15,000. Because they have the money there, pack up like that, And how people are suffering, put the money on now. Just like how in a COVID, them get money for the people and people don't get it. So them have all of those money to fight election and they don't give a shit. But, things are coming to bomb because the crowd is a buyout crowd. When you give people t-shirt and when the meeting done, people walk out pound as well. But I tell you, this is a disgrace. Yo, I might call it a disjoice because I don't give Grace so much bad name. I mean, enough of my name Grace. I used to deal with woman named Grace. I know woman named Grace, I'm a good friend. So I can't blood clot a butter Grace. So we talk about this is a blood clot. This joy. We're bringing joy, Yeah. Leave Grace out of it. Give Grace so much bad mind. Yeah, man. And bad vibes. Because the whole thing like is a shamble. Believe you me, people. So, anyway, well, let's hear what go on. Because you see this devil dead one named Dead Man Mackenzie. Yeah, it look like a whole rat. It was a fucking strain out of a film and from one of West Kingston there, from Siago there, Because I remember him come out and talk about Siago beat him as a white man. And then he come down and say, well then, Mark Wallen can't be a prime minister because he's a white man, go back to England. You saw them people are dark and fool, man. But they're gonna get a fucking beat, you see. It's not gonna pretty. Not gonna pretty. Alright, where we go on?
The member of parliament for West Central, St. Andrew, leader of this great Jamaica Labour Party, Prime Minister.
Look on the poker face. That is a false laugh, with them big rascal bill. When I ring it, it should conk him in my head. Yo, I tell you, look on him. Big sour teeth in Andrew Wallace. I come and tell lie about him not thief nothing from taxpayers. But your rascal more time I come to an end. Believe you me. Because all dictators always get fall, Remember, that is a rascal. History, that is a must. That is a reality. So no matter how you go on, you think you can come to Jamaica, the thing why you really hang out so long in it, and because you thief the election in a 2020 and run the trial because you have the advantage and you catch the PMP them half guard, which is them do I think them shouldn't contest it, but anyway, that gone already. And you feel like say, well, you catch them half guard, so you can use this now, thief up all the money in a COVID, and then you say, well, Jamaican people never really too bad about that. So we have them. Have what? Fool and Wallace. You and your wife are two little stupid idiots. And no, what me talk about, me not talk about no apology for them things me talk. Because strictly, because remember, your wife talk about disrespect PMP. Well, I know, disrespect PMP so much. When you say anyway, rubbish and dirty and dumb, their PMP live there, and that burn me bad. When I have no respect for no one Jamaican people. At my mind, I have just two political parties, one I be support. And that Labour right all is go on with them arms house thing. When if you get disbanded,
Now, what that is a lead up to, you know. Because none of them were in this party, I can't come talk about and run for leader. Because none of them are credible. Because none of them don't come out and say nothing. So, this might be the rascal nail in the coffin for Uno. We're going to see what I go on still. But Uno better wake up. Yeah.
One term, Prime Minister, 2 term, 3-term Prime Minister, Andrew Michael Holness. I must say to you, I am overwhelmed.
People just say all of them crowd there, so. A buy crowd and busing crowd, you know. How much money they spend when people stay there, so. And come there, so. To make it look good. It's what them people are doing, you know. And look how much people are suffer. And the man don't pay no attention to them. And him find the money to just go and arrange up things like this. To bust in people from all over Jamaica to come and half a tree. And you come out now and talk like so well then. That is not organic crowd like the PMP crowd them. It's bust and buy and buy people and pay people to come out. Pay people to come out. I remember last time PMP go a protest Euro Circle about the drill where them overcharge and talk about them pay how much million feet. Which is a lie them I tell. And PMP go protest at Euro Park. And then him come and say, well, they're telling people they must go out there and counter protest. Because he might try to push people out there to fight him corner. Nobody never go out there, you know. But I bet you if they get paid, they know what they like in a drone. So you can see the logic, say this brother. And them know, you know. They know. They know. Yeah, man, they know what time it is, what's going on. Believe you me. They know.
I reflected on 2016 and I look back on the video of 2016 and the crowd that gathered here and I compared it to the drone shots that I have seen of the crowd here, and this is a much larger crowd than 2016.
Jah give me everything, so me nah lose my sanity, fi vanity, no frightened for anything.
It is an important point to make because governments in their second term usually lose momentum. But what is clear from tonight is that the momentum is with the Jamaica Labour Party.
Rubbish. Rubbish. Rubbish.
The momentum is obviously born of hard work, but it is also born of the relevance of the policies of the party. It is born of the legitimacy of the government. It is clear that the people of Jamaica, regardless of their political persuasion, have to agree that the Jamaica Labour Party is a performing government, a government that has delivered.
Delivered what? Delivered what?
Because, you know, what them doing to people, you see, all over aunt thing will blow, and over thing, them people get, is a crew of them, you know, they get special payment to do them things there, you know. So them do it and have that reverb, and they come like say, well, and the place catch a fire, you know. But it's a mix, special effects that, you know. Yeah, man. Them have a certain amount of people where them get good pay, really right them. And then them work in the sample, like them a use something, and it have that effects, like say, well, and the whole place catch a fire. Let me tell you something, nothing like that. Fear, look, everything is just plot set up. Land. And that's all it is. But you see, when you can't fool, when people don't really have sense, you have to say have sense. Because some people don't knowledge of them thing there, you know. They don't look on this live footage, you know, and check say, well, in the place, catch a fire. That's why you have to come and analyze things and show people, say, well, and because we know it's a buyout crowd, a busing crowd. Some of the people them get the money and them dash with the t-shirt and go home. Because they have so much money to spend. And I that them do from a longer time. That's why the country don't have the money. That's why police, nurse can't get paid. They don't give a fuck, you know. Police and nurse now, police now get them overtime. Nurse get paid late, teach everybody, all government workers them, civil servant. And look at them have the money I do. Them probably make the people them suffer while keep the country running. I keep the country going. And make them suffer. Right? Yo, it's burn me bad, you know. Make the people them suffer. Yeah? They don't give a shit. And have all these millions and millions, if not billions. I do them things if you get crowd, if you show, if you just call an election date, you know. If you just call an election date, it make you go right up to the wire. Look on the whole rascal money where this cost to do this. And teacher can't get paid. Soldier can't get well, soldier as well, police can't get them overtime. And them things me I talk about, you know. Yeah, man. And them things me I talk about properly, you know. Them things me I talk about properly. Believe you me.
We have been able to deliver for the people because we are a party that believes in hard work. We believe that by the sweat of our brow we shall eat bread. That is the ethic of our party. But we are not ashamed or afraid to say that we are a party that believes in God Almighty, and we get down on our knees and we ask God to give us the strength to carry on for the people of Jamaica and to bless every endeavor that we have undertaken. And tonight I want to thank God for giving us the energy to continue and giving us the vision and the foresight to see the plan through for the people of the country. I give God
bow down. Big sour Lucifer.
I want to
Big
thank God
for
my family, my wife Juliet and my two sons, and my mother is also here with us today. My sisters are here with me, and I know that my father is watching somewhere in St. Elizabeth.
I don't know, I'm a liar to you know. You see, we watch all the prime minister them, you know. We never see this mother with his father yet, you know. One day, you know. Him and the father not good, you know. Taylor him tell you know, him and the father not good. But we don't know. His father might have on a gaggard as well. Come out and talk. Believe you me. His father go all be a PMP. But some gaga, I don't know about. You never see his mother and his father, you talk about his mother. Me see Boris Johnson with his father. No prime minister, once his father alive, them always be there. Somewhere or the other. This guy are from 10 years now in a power. I never see him and his father yet. Or see mother him talk about. So there's something that really adds up here. Right? And that me I look on still. Something that adds up. Something that adds up.
And I have had the privilege of working with some of the best Jamaicans, some of the most caring, some of the smartest Jamaicans who have served Jamaica. My Jamaica Labour Party family and the cabinet that they have formed. I want to tell them thanks as well. And I want to thank you.
You know what you want to tell them thanks for? In Jamaican colleague, cabinet colleagues. I'm saying I want to tell them thanks. You know why I want to tell them thanks? Because them ride with it and nobody come out and say, this is not right. Like what any other party you do. It happen all the while. When certain people are behave a certain way. It happened in England just the other day with Boris Johnson. It happened all the while. So, him thank them for that because they now come out and say no, because you up now. For them crowd get full. And then once for them crowd get full, they don't give a shit. So them now deal with the country, the law of the country. They might do themselves. Don't make them fool on the people. Don't make them fool, you know. If there anybody that deal with the law of the country and say nurse can't get paid, rate, lele, and this man have so much nastiness on him name, 28 bank account. He might draw money left, right, and center, draw millions and millions are dropping in bank account. Where it come from, and he can't show where it come from. And none of them will come out and question it. So that's why I thank them. If not thank them, I try to play some games. One time I analyze things, I can't play a given my thing, brother. Because exactly, I can't see right through now.
My family. You are my family. The struggles that you have gone through or are going through, I have gone through them and I am going through them with you.
This is fucking life. Look at him.
It is not by mistake
Look at him.
or by a courtesy that when I walk among the people, the elderly hold me and them say, "My son." People my age say, "My brother." And the young people them say, "Uncle."
Nice. That's what you're in that I give it to me. You look some, you look some pocket, yo. It's going on, man.
That is because they know they
Right
can
then.
identify with me as I identify with them. They know that I have never taken my eyes off the important things
They who?
that affect them.
They know. They who?
They know that.
Who you talk? No, but they know that.
And they know
The labor right
that if I say I'm
to
going to
them.
do something,
Who
I'm
fool
going to
you,
do
boy,
it.
man?
And if I change my mind and say I'm not going to do it, I'll come and tell you I'm not going to do it.
And you go say something. Up. But I feel like I'm telling you, foolishness I'm talking about. They know. They who
And
know.
so the people
Not the Jamaican people.
have
the
brought
dirty
their
little,
dreams, their hopes,
tired to
and
live right there.
aspirations to me and my
I know we are
government.
talking to, you know.
I don't
because
know
they
what you're
see
talking
that we have performed and that we can deliver. They see it. They see that some of the most intractable problems in the history of Jamaica, this government has taken them on and has transformed them. Take crime, for example. When I was a much younger boy,
Well, sorry for the
I was coming home
interruption,
from work
because
with my mother.
there's something right here.
My mother
Shouldn't
used
get
to
no
work
odds from the thing.
at the NIS office in
Shouldn't get
Spanish
no odds
Town.
from the thing.
And I would walk home with her from Spanish Town to Ensom City. Those of you who know the distance, a few miles of walking. And we reach a point where some gunshots start to fire.
Get in line now.
This was
Line
coming
I
up
tell
to
you,
the
so, you know,
1980
and my turn
election.
mother night, you know.
And I'll never forget it. Myself and my mother, we had to run and duck. You remember that, mommy?
There I know. Watch it.
And it stuck in my mind.
You can't see the man a lie. What's a man lie, man? Remember that, mommy? She knows I lie. Well, I tell you, you know, what we see now, it's a she. It's a she. She are one of them mother them. We will wash off blood off of them pitney. And you know, you see your belly, you have to have a girl pitney, because most boy pitney. Go down to something and come in with the blood on them. And she wash it up and hide the clothes them or whatever. Get rid of the evidence and go like nothing happen. She will do that. Let's look at her face. Because you can see definitely the man at Lima telling her, but him bring her there, there's something him, you know, see, but them all in it together. So now he's so desperate. You can't see the woman, you can't see, there's nothing true about that, you know. We try to say we can go back a little bit. Because when we analyze things, we try to analyze it on a different levels. Yeah.
Myself and my mother, we had to run and duck. You remember
Yeah.
that, mommy?
Look at this one now. Remember that, mommy? Look at this. If anybody look on that and see that is a blood clot lie. Because the man lie about him 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom and everything, you know. And him talk some things like this again. The brother, remember, the brother really, you see them saying every liar is a thief. And when them thief and I try to get out of it, then bringing them mother now, to tell lie, and she tell lie. Look at it, you can see the guiltiness on her face, you know. Not no go so. No remorse on it. People, if that kind of brother talk some fuckery. Yo, no sir. This is where you say gone too far. Yeah man, this is where you say gone too far. You go back here, sir.
I was coming home from work with my mother.
Yeah, listen to this.
My mother used to work.
So when I come from work with his mother, he was coming from work with his mother. His mother worked different place and I come, so I end up coming from work with his mother. You saw the brother lie and don't think when I say, they're a big man up there my lead fucking Jamaica as a prime minister. You tell me now. Me don't know, you know. Me know you work out that, you know. Oh, you come from work with your mother. If your mother works somewhere else and he's a young man, you are come from work, you have a job. Or you end up coming from work with your mother. I want to work the same place. We not work the same place, you know. So how you end, yo, no man, no, you know, we can't take this, you know. This brother, no. You have to dissect this and say, boy, no. What the fuck can go like that? I was coming from work with my mother. Him and his mother in a work same place. Same as a young man, him have a job. Although you see how you can really get into people and a people yeah, me tell you something, brother. This brother, yeah, man. And his mother pull with him. And you can't see the guilt on her, you know. Alright, we play it anyway, because I don't want to talk it out. My mama come from work with his mother. Him and the mother now work same place, you know. Listen this.
at the NIS office in Spanish Town.
That's what
And
mother
I would walk home with her from Spanish Town to Ensom City. Those of you who know the distance, a few miles of walking. And we reach a point where
You see, him can't tell you where I'm reaching, you know. You must remember. You can't say, well, it's near somewhere, near something. You're supposed to remember. But you're talking about you reach a pint. What's pint? You can't tell me say you reach at the near something at the roundabout or who should the shop is there or whatever. But you reach a pint. This is how this brother come. What the sweetest part is, watch this, listen this.
some gunshots start to fire.
Watch
This
his mother, you know.
was
Watch his mother.
coming up to the
When you
1980
say,
election.
mother, watch him.
And I'll
Watch
never
him.
forget it. Myself and my mother, we had to run and duck. You remember that moment? And it stuck in my mind.
You see, when put poor mother into, no, sir. The brother, you really, that man is something else. Lie! Don't no go so. Jesus Christ.
That Jamaica should not be a place of violence. It shouldn't be. It should never be. Because we are such a peaceful people. We are such a loving people. We are known for our hospitality. But this kind of violence has crept into our culture. Today, I heard the sad news of a policeman and his family who was attacked and his wife killed, and I want to send my condolence to that family. I know that the police high command is working on that case, and I have no doubt that those persons who committed that heinous act, that they will see justice and swiftly. The murder rate went above 1,000 in the 1990s under the PNP.
Lie.
And it has stayed here since.
And what?
It is this administration
Yeah. Let me tell you
that
again.
will bring the murder rate below 1,000. In fact, we are targeting to go as low as 800.
You know what I'm saying? This government that will bring the murder rate below. Remember, 2015, since Andrew Wallace come in, 2015, I have the figure with me right now, because I'm going to look it up. But that's something we do all the while. Under film leadership from 2016, no other prime minister crime so high. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, right up. And this other day now, they might try the election to come and they might try to cook up the book. So when I try to talk about crime, no prime minister in Jamaica crime ever so high like his leadership. So he might try to come, him so lie and he can't tell lie good, You see when you lie, you can't tell lie good, it might work for you, but when you tell lie as a prime minister, people can find you out. Look at what I say, it's going to make sense. And a Portia Simpson up to 2015 before them win election 16. Same crime rate, murder rate in a 16. Almost about nearly 300 more than Portia Simpson. And keep on going up, going up, going up. See, every year since. And we know that. Oh, the brother is so wicked, man. Anyway, Babylon, your kingdom is falling.
Or even lower.
People. People. What are you waiting for? Like and subscribe to the Stucky TV channel. Keep Gargan up and running. Subscribe, like and share.
Fate War.
What
Play
are
now.
you waiting for? It's not gonna cost you a
And
cent.
we have not done it just this
Just
year.
from your
We have
heart.
been bringing down the murder rate for the last 3 years. And we intend to make Jamaica the most peaceful country in this region. And we know we can do it, and we will do it. I was in Westmoreland recently, and as I walked and I spoke to some of the people there, they tell me, thanks, Prime Minister.
Lie.
Thank you. You have dealt with the gangs, and things have been peaceful. I was in Central Kingston, and the residents tell me, Prime Minister, thank you.
Lie.
Peaceful in my community.
Lie. You goddamn lie. That boy lie, man. Jesus.
Housing. As I walk the communities and I go into some of the homes, I see the conditions. Some people not living anywhere. And I want all of you to know this. I was born
Hear this
in
now.
Spanish Town
Different thing again, you know. Hear this.
at 56 Cumberland Road in a board house with my great-grandmother, and I moved from my great-grandmother. I live with my mother, then I go back to live with my grandmother until my mother
So what
got
on
an
there?
NHT house.
All my move.
I know personally the struggles for housing that this nation
with him
has gone
grandmother, then
through.
go back to his mother, then go to his great grandmother.
I am intimately aware of it. And that is why we have targeted to build 70,000 new houses in Jamaica.
Man, people, this is a promise, and I promise again, you know. During fucking 10 years in premiership, Andrew Wallace built 15,000 houses. And I tell pure lie. And no matter what you want to build 70,000. And you know, build 70,000 house during in premiership in the 10 years, you know. That's what the brother are wicked. And people are listening to this brother. How can that Jamaica them think I can happen, you know? That's why I say Jamaica people backward, you know. And the brother have checked himself long time. Because number one, him shouldn't be on the ballot. Because him think that certify. Him have the one government that got court. So him shouldn't be on the ballot running. Jamaica people wanna deal with. What wanna deal with it? Yo. Sad, you know. Sad. Very, very sad. Now, sir.
And we have programmed that 70,000 houses, well programmed. The NHT has already programmed 50,000 of that. And the
Promise
HHA
again.
and the new social housing program, in addition to what we are building in Bernard Lodge, will complete the commitment of 70,000 new houses.
Promise again.
Tonight, I repeat the further commitment that our next government will put in train
Which next
another
government? Without no fucking money, so
60,000
the
new
government.
housing solution for the people of Jamaica.
Which next government?
The objective is to increase the supply of housing so that the price of houses can stabilize and get cheaper. That is the real challenge. This administration has unlocked the secret of doing that. We are doing it under the NHT. We are doing it with our new developments, such as in Bernard Lodge. And we have recently announced a massive new development which will take place in Innswood, which will see 10,000 houses under the greater Innswood development area. We will also launch
Oh, somebody ball out word. Somebody say take them out. Lift your hand and say mighty God. Reverse them. Move them. Pull them out. Spray them out. Every cockroach, every rat, every criminal, reverse them. Every chichi boy, pull them out of parliament. Every criminal, every scammer, every political scammer whose account can't count. All of them whose account can't count. Back them out. Spray them, they push them, some push up in our parliament, then them out, I drink out the milk, pull them out, mighty God, reverse them, indict them, mighty God, Holy Ghost, send a Holy Ghost, I spit them, deport them out of God's house. Some people in there want get deported back of their yard, send them back. Jezebel, Delilah, send them back of their yard. Ahab, send them back anywhere they come from. Kingston, St. Andrew, Portland, St. Mary. Me I go St. Mary.
an expansion.
Sorry, people, I have to take a little break, you know. Yeah, got one little long video this, you know, but I'll just say it go. Yeah, man. So this guy I come out and was tell pure lie. Like, whoa, just lie. I mean, if he can't really look back, what do he listen back to himself? He must. Or somebody must have tell you, but it look like he was stubborn. You can just all dictators stubborn, you know. Them not really take talking, you know. Or somebody must have tell him, say, look, blah, thing like that. It don't look good, you know, because rate, because but he come back with the same thing. Anything come out of his mouth, he must throw it out. And then, and you know why too? Because him know, say, him have some people out there that who believe him. And once him have them people who believe him, he don't give a shit. He don't give a monkey. And that's all it is. Don't give a shit. He don't give a monkey. And that is very, very bad timing.
Of social housing in Jamaica. We are going to be using building systems, prefabricated houses that we can come and just place on the lots that people have to help those persons who are living in dilapidated homes so that you can get access to better quality housing more quickly.
20 years in power. I'm building 15,000 houses. And the people who get them house there,
we have now perfected the new social housing program. We are going to go one step further as we have started.
This piece of shit, Andrew Wallace, all him doing, govern for labor right, him supporters them, who vote for him, and the rich people them. Foreigner them come out and do the business and things like that. And the China them and all these people. And just them people them I work for. Nobody else. Some can't fool me. You can't fool some big asshole like Uno. That's why I'm not like Uno. Yeah, man. I'm not die out son of a bitch. Because I don't have no sense. And some woman me see out there where nice looking woman and things like that. Boy, I mean I know. Sometimes I ask me say, well then, woman like Uno, I don't want if they do no now, sir. They will do not see it, you know, see it. Because we cannot go on so with a dictator, right? Now me say, you will kill me. Of course. You cannot trust labor right woman. Not labor right woman. They like them people who really see the truth and really walk over it. And I go like nothing happen. I don't understand that.
To now deal with the big yards and tenement yards. I know many of you are here, live in big yard and tenement yard, one little space with our 10 houses in it. We will change that in our next term.
In the next term.
That is not a promise. No, that is a commitment because we have studied the problem, we have put the systems in place, we know what to do, and we have the financing targeted for it.
Go away, man. Go away, stinking Angeles.
I want to talk a little bit
you want to get an handcuff and put in a sharp
about
pants.
public transportation. Again, I used to have to take the taxi and bus to school. Sometimes I couldn't bother because you couldn't get it. Sometimes the taxi man don't want to take you. So I used to walk to school and I didn't mind. When I started at university, myself and my wife Juliet will tell you that we used to take the bus. That time it was 250,000 bus. Right? It's from Spanish Town to university. We know the Jamaican struggle. No gold spoon, no privilege, no tapanaris.
Lie, 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 lie.
Woman, you sexy from your band. Walkie, woman.
And that is why we make policy for the benefit of the people because we know what the people go through. This is not something that we...
I really are going, you know, why me have to really break in to an advert and things like that? Because I'm getting adverts, which is I'm never supposed to be getting that. Because I've been paying for that with the premium. So I suppose I can run a video freely without getting no adverts. I don't know why it's happening. Each time I do a live, it is not one thing, it's the other thing, and I don't know why. I'm paying for that premium, so I don't supposed to get, when I'm playing a video from somewhere else, I don't supposed to get no adverts. So I don't know why it's happening. And it's pissing me off, you know. Because I pay YouTube that premium. For that premium, somebody don't get no adverts. They interrupt my things. So you show me switch and switch. I don't know why the adverts keep coming on by my fucking things, man. I mean, I already sort out that already. Lately, I adapt me see that though. Yo. Anyway, we're not going to make that damn in spirit.
Reading textbook. That is why we have made the investment in improving the JUTC. The JUTC is now the most efficient it has ever been.
So yeah, tell.
We are approaching close to $1 billion of savings in the JUTC.
I
want you to understand this.
They might lose billions and
when we get efficiency gains from good government,
What a blood clot guy lie.
what
What
we
a
do is we give it over to the people.
bad today, you know.
Some of that we will
It's
be
a loop
using,
on his
as we
brother.
have done,
No, I
to
don't want to go bad
purchase
today.
the school buses, to roll out the school bus program. But here's
What
what we're
school
going to
bus?
do. Come
What school
January,
bus?
come September, rather, when the new school term starts, we will give free transportation to all school children from September to October. And this will also include all tertiary students with ID will be able to utilize the JUT services free of cost for 2 months.
It's all them people are with you. They're all vast. Come out the other day and tell us, well, the school came and go pay a fee, but it's going to be cheap. And come out and say that. Now he come and say it's going to be free. It's when pressure blood clot, pressure really bust rascal pipe, you know. Him are the Prime Minister now. Him is not the rascal transport minister, you know. Daryl Val is the transport minister. Him come out and say, well then, what they go cost? $500 whatever. Some cheap fare for the school kid them. That him really, him are the transport minister, you know. And a theme department that. So how him come now, I talk about them gonna travel free. Why, no sir. Them people are not really easy, you know. What can you believe them?
I'm going to come back to the reasoning behind that. But we have more buses to come. So you are going to have a first world public transportation system that will get you to work on time and in comfort and affordably. This is a part of our productivity thrust. If you want people to be productive, get them to work on time, get them to work in a good frame of mind, and take away the worry about cost of living, which transportation is a major part of cost of living.
Woman, you sexy from your body.
Area is it's garbage collection, public sanitation. I am not pleased with how my country looks. I'm not pleased. But we have done quite a bit. In fact, we have done more than the previous government.
Lie! You keep epping lie.
We have refleeted the NSWA with over 100, including tipper trucks and crane trucks, coming. But that is not going to be the major solution for keeping our country clean. In our next term, we will start by engaging a public-private partnership with the private sector.
You don't have no next term to come.
Increase
Shut your mouth.
the number of garbage collection units that we have right across the island. It will be contracted out in a significant way, which will ensure that every community in Jamaica will have regular garbage collection services.
Watch them face now, they know lie now, they not work with them now.
We will build a new sanitary landfill. We have already identified where that will be, and we have done the work on that.
Here promises
And
come
we
again.
will
Promises,
decommission Riverton City as a dump as it is. We will work with the communities that are in and around Riverton City, and eventually Riverton City will become the next frontier for economic development in Kingston.
You can't fool nobody around here.
If we are able to do that, decommission Riverton City, clear it up, take off the rubbish off it, and make those lands available. It will take time. But if we do that, we immediately improve the health of the people of Kingston. Because that, I hate to call it a dump, but it's not a landfill, it's not a properly managed area. But the toxin that releases every time there is a fire, and generally has a general impact.
Election
and just by doing that, we can improve the health of the people.
Election, they're going to big sour one.
But the big thing that we're going to do is to introduce a massive program of recycling of waste, which will include the separation of garbage and to turn waste into energy. This is not a promise. This is something that we have already studied, we have already done, and we will start to implement in the 3 phases I've mentioned. One is the public-private partnership for the collection of public municipal waste. 2, the building of a new sanitary landfill. And 3, the construction of a new waste-to-energy plant, which will create a demand for waste to be converted into energy. What that means is that your plastic will have value, because the plastic will become the fuel for the new energy plant. And that is something that we have already committed to, and we will put in place in the new government. We will make Jamaica clean as a whistle. I also want to talk to our young people, because as I surveyed this crowd, they have drones flying over, and I'm looking at the footage. And there is a lot of young people in the crowd. In fact, there are more young people in the crowd than I had expected. Majority of the crowd.
And you give them money and give them money and the family come out in it. And t-shirt. You can't run the kids them and their mother, because they get the money. Because them kids have to get money as well. They don't spend so much money and bringing them young kids there. You think any young kids that will take out themselves and boy, I'm actually saying, boy, when the kingdom is falling bad, you know. When there nothing to stand up on, no grounds to stand up on, and think you can come tell a lie like this. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at this guy's face. You can see man of pressure. You can see man of pressure. You can see he's not comfortable. In a 2016, even 2020 election, he's more comfortable. I'm more sure what was gonna go on. Because they know they have it cook, they have it fixed, because they have the advantage. So them call the snap election in the COVID. And that's all it is. But you never look like this. They never look like this. All of them now, face looks so nervous. From Christopher Tufton, Deadman Mackenzie, all of them. Juliet Wellness, Flaval, Old Bag Williams. Boy, I'm going to tell you, yo.
It's young people. And I want you to be assured that this is the party for you. We are the party that is best for young people. Young people want, my friend, thank you. Young people want opportunity. They want education. They want employment. They want access to start their own business, whether it is in the creative enterprises or in manufacturing or in agriculture. They want opportunities. And so we have started to repurpose heart to focus on providing our young people with not just skills, but with the opportunities to convert those skills into economic benefit. The PNP promised a program called JEEP. It was called the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program. I don't know if you remember that. The JEEP program was supposed to provide quick employment, especially to young people, but it's really what you call crash work. Nothing wrong with crash work, it's stop a gap. That is when unemployment was in the 13%. When we came in, we didn't promise any such program. What we gave was a program called the HOPE program. And under the HOPE program, we took 20,000 youngsters and we trained them in work-ready skills. And it always gives me so much pride when I meet them. Recently, I met one young lady who said, "Prime Minister, you don't remember me." Well, I can't remember 1 out of 20,000, but she said, "You came to where I was training. I was learning to stitch and sew." And she said, "I now have that skill. I do my training, my stitching and my dressmaking. But you know what? The other skills that I have learned, I am now a travel agent."
What a blood clot, man, like.
Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. You born sexy.
Today, Jamaica has the lowest unemployment rate in its history of 3.3%. I want to draw an analogy. Someone sent me a note, and I just want to point out that note. We are just reaching 3.3%. We have never been 3.3% unemployment in Jamaica. In 1978, Singapore, listen to me good now. Singapore is a country the size of the Paris.
See, I'm not talking about Singapore now. But I'm not talking about the right thing what Singapore do, you know. Singapore was one of the little country of the most corruption. Just like what you do right now. And the opposition, when them win power, all of them go to jail and everything get seized and taken away. You know, you talk about, and since them do that, that's why Singapore become so successful now. And I talk about that as a little place, smaller than Jamaica. Right? But if not talk, say, well then, boom. That's what them used to go on with, just like what them are going on with right here now. A thief taxpayers' money and enriching themselves. And have all these whole rascal entity, gas station, retail, lele, private this, private that. And when the party, when the election run and the opposition party, just like Margolin, are opposition now. And when Mark Wallen say, when the right time come, some are got charged with corruption. If not talk about that, All of them Singapore minister, whether they're enriching themselves, the whole of them go prison and take away and them confiscate them all of them rascal assets. So we don't want to talk about that. We are talking about the best part. So it's like somebody like you go to a spring and you have clear water, the water jugsy. That it might be when rain fall and a river come down, a spring come down, and then it get dry up now. So you have the last bit of water now. So you have to skim it off, and try to take the little clear part out of it and put in a bucket. Take a little time and skin it off, put up a bucket, and try your box of the jugs. So even though I bring in the jugs, you must skim off this big nose brother you see so. You can't tell people, because when me talk, you say no, a lot of people when we talk to, don't even know that, because they don't do them research. Unless people, so you're not supposed to talk nothing about Singapore, brother. You don't talk about Singapore, talk about how the whole of them was doing corruption, how them go jail, the whole of them get locked up, and take away all of them assets. You not talk about that. No. It if you feel that. Just go away, man. Go away.
Parish of St. James.
Go away.
It has currently about 5 million people. Jamaica has about 2.8 million people. Back then, its population would have been the size of Jamaica now.
You don't know the population of Jamaica.
In 1978, 47 years ago, Singapore had an unemployment rate of 3.3%. In other words, 47 years ago, Singapore had the unemployment rate that we have now.
Why that happen? Because them get rid of the corruption and lock them up. And then from that come and the new minister, then it start to grow. You know talk about that. You don't talk about some of it. You know talk so well then before that happened. A pure corruption used to go on in Singapore. And poor people suffer. And the opposition come in and wipe out everything. Get rid of Uno. People like Uno. And lock Uno up. Take on all Uno asset. And that's you afraid for, we not talk that the part there. And that's why Singapore can come today and really people everybody are live good and live a comfortable life. There's nothing there again compared to Jamaica. Because them get rid of corruption. They get rid of corruption. Why don't want you talk about the good part of Singapore? Why don't want to talk why it reached this up? And what caused it for reach this up? Why you go back to some, you not talk some? If you go back in the history. You dare not go there because you don't get catch. But me I tell you, I saw it go. And a lot of people know that too. And I hope other people pick up on me, I pick up on. A lot of people know that. And I go for other channels, I'm going to hear the same thing. Singapore was a corruption little place. Just like what him do and him fought to thief them, This just like what this Alibaba doing and his fought to thief. Singapore used to be in that situation already. So the thing we talk about now, the low employment rate, and because them get rid of the corruption. With like people like Uno, like you, where you try to skim off the clear part of the water, talk about, mix. You can go here, man. I want you.
Singapore's
I want to be glad somebody know about politics, as a politics fanatic, So when I talk, and that's Jamaican politics, me do and listen to and get knowledge from. So when I talk is bullshit. Anybody can go look up Singapore when them get rid of corruption. Just look up that, when Singapore was when Singapore get rid of corruption. I can pick up from there when I talk about. I say if you see the same thing when I talk about. But even not talk about that, even when I talk about when it's good, when the economy good. And that's what I talk about, Even not talk about when Them used to really strip Singapore of its wealth. And the people them suffer. Same thing I go on to Jamaica. What are the brother here, man? We can't see us and beating it, beat them on a lie, you know. Yeah, man, that's why I'm afraid for bloggers, you know. And bloggers is a bloggers are a rascal getting out of power. Because we don't have to bother with our mainstream news, you know, because them not do nothing. Them under the umbrella, you know. Them are nastiness. It's a shit, the whole of them. CVN and the whole of them. Yeah, them now do the work for the people of the country. No, no matter how you media corrupt, you have to know what you do and try that thin line, you know. You have to know what you do. But them now, they no business. But you know, when the days are numbered, the whole around, you know.
Unemployment rate is much lower now. But you know what Singapore's per capita income is? Somewhere in the...
You watch him when him talk. I see him do this. And double up him out like that. Lie, I tell you now. You see, that's a particular rascal, fucking liar, you know. Talk on him. And they see somebody talk and do like that. Who can them tell? Boy, I tell you, this brother here, him just big and thing.
Region of about 60,000 US dollars. That means everybody who stand up here, who is of working age, their average income is about 60,000 US dollars. Our per capita GDP, our per capita income is somewhere about 7,000 US dollars. For us to get to 60,000 US dollars, it means that we have to keep our people employed for the next 47 years going forward. It means that you have to have an economy that is working, an economy that is properly run. You cannot take any risk with the economy. The PNP has never run the economy of this country well. And if they ever get a chance at this economy, they will destroy it as they have done.
The two lie, man. All the shot destroy the economy. Borrow a lot of money from the IMF, right? What have you got? And a poster seems Peter Phillips come and fix that shit and borrow not from the IMF and things like that. I don't get a good when I win 2016. When I get a good legacy for work on. And you ever come to about it always this brother are really wicked and life, you know. And people have really make this boy go near. And I want you to lose all the fucking seat as well. And at that predicted you're gonna lose the seat. Because all the attack and go on, you know. You really take Jamaica people for idiot. Jamaica people are not idiot, you know. Don't get it, and one have more followers than PNP. PNP have a bigger base more than Labour, right? Anytime. But because PNP them really upset during the leadership election campaign. And they never come out and vote. Them stay them yard. And when they stay them yard, through them upset, they would have vote Labour, right? But they never come out. That's why you have 27%. And that is so low turnout. So you got to talk about like so well then. So you see, you're there for your bending knees. You're there for your Labour Party, Labour rights, we all have depend on the bending knees. And that's all we want to have to do right now. Spend billions and millions to bussing crowd with taxpayers' money to look good. That's all I want to do. If we never do that, there's nobody want to down the party. If we never give the people the money and bust them in, we don't want to shame. So, and that will not call for us make Jamaica people suffer and then not take shame out on the eye by using taxpayers' money to do all this shit. Gotta go beat you, no man.
Every time they have run this country.
Gotta go beat you.
Hello, if something important is about to happen in your life and no one is revealing it to you,
Woman, you sexy
could you
from your
forgive yourself?
band.
Because right now,
Walkie, woman.
Listen to me very carefully. Jamaica needs to stay on this path for the longest time so that all of you here, you might not be satisfied with the job that you have, but how development starts, it starts with you getting an income, and you stay with that income, and you build with that income, and you save with that income, and you improve yourself till you get a better job, and the economy does better, and you do better. That is how development happens.
The 10 years now, you come to
We are just getting there now.
10
And
years.
if it is one thing that I must do is to make sure that nothing derails the economy.
No, you're not going to do it, you know. You're not going to TV election, you know. You're not going to TV election.
The PNP have spread a notion that the economy is for the big people.
Lie, Jen.
That is the greatest
It's
deception
better really
that has ever happened.
illusionist, you know, because no matter how fool it is, the PMP is always for the poor people. GLP is always for the rich. Just like America. I remember, you know, the Republican Party in America is equivalent to the GLP party in Jamaica. There is for the rich. The Conservative Party in England, they are equivalent to the GLP party because they deal with the rich. The Labour Party in England is equivalent to the Jamaica PMP party. And look out for the poor people all the while. Someone don't know what I say. I don't know what him saying. Him so lying must attack something everybody know that. I want everybody knows the PMP party from Manly days. Where build up Jamal and who get rid of it. You know how much people Jamal help? Because back in the days, you know, people are come out of slavery and things like that. A lot of, I tell you, Michael Manley start this thing, you know. Only no business with that. Only prefer give people selfish. Because remember, you know, your leader, Buster Manty, did say selfish better than education. We don't want to come fool, brother. But PMP is for the rich. When all them foolish matter, you know, call that people desperado, you know. Desperado. Yeah, man. The guy is so desperate. Not just him alone, the whole of them, you know. But him, you see, Mark Golden having no talking some rascals. Nonsense is a shame. When the people hear them must laugh till them belly bust. And that's you're gone, brother. And that's you really gone. You say, well, them PMP party that is for the rich them look out for. You're gone, that is so low. That's a low blow. It's going to lick out the seed bag. Believe you me. You shoot yourself all over yourself. You should never mention. You should never mention. Boy, oh boy. No, sir.
People. And you know why? The people who say that are the people who have benefited most from the economy of this country. In the 1990s, the PNP ran the economy in such a way that they increased interest rates. I want everybody to listen to this.
Let's know what?
They increased the interest rate high.
How much? What the figures?
And then they borrowed.
You say, I know the figures, you know. Because I talk
Who
about
were
them.
the people that lent them money? They are in parliament today. They benefited. They built a business on the high interest rate policy of the PNP.
You don't have to know people. You don't have to beat, you know, with. I play reverse psychology. That's what I'm doing, you know. That's the party of reverse psychology. The same thing when I say the PMP I do. I that them doing and I that them doing.
That I feed them thing. But I play it back. And you am gonna tell you how you show say well then. Listen this. I'm like dissect something now. Listen this.
They made their money. Those Tapanaris made their money on the backs of people like you, because it is the taxes that you paid that pay the high interest rate to those people.
And that's him do.
Poor people don't have money to lend to the government. It is those people who had the investment houses that benefited, and then now they want to come and pretend as if they never benefited from government. They benefited from the bad economy.
See it? But I'm not sure say I'm a play reverse psychology. I must say, well then they want to come now and go and let them benefit from the government. You see, the thing is this, no matter what I'm going to say, because most time politicians have different business. But the thing is this, PMP never thief no money, like who come out now, and no integrity commission never have them and scrutinize them. And you never scrutinize on your party. Remember, I yet and one, you 7 hours still there, no call out yet. You the only one who call out. So 7 hours leave. Why enriching yourself, and still I go out there if people vote for now, and nobody know who. We're not talking about that. So we are going to try to spin some reverse psychology from the PMP now. Not talk about benefit from government. And that's what we talk about. But they don't have no stealing record, no illicit. Nothing like that. You know, nothing from them. And I hear town now. Enough more to, but it's just where the Integrity Commission identify at the moment. I remember they were sick. And they gone to fucking eat now. So little by little. So enough I know. 7 hours now no name no call and want to go run election same way. Under that cloud. Now man, Jamaica people have to really reject this piece of shit here, I come tell you, what am I talking about here, sir? What am I talking about? PMP don't have no rascal baggage from them. You don't have to look behind them. You have all the baggage from you. You open bank account with zero in it. And next rascal and what? 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks. 130,000 US dollar drop in it. Like it drop out of the sky. And you can't get account where it come from. So you come call out the PMP here. What the PMP do? Because the PMP they do fuckery. And they go to Integrity Commission and them call out people and things like that. You think me not go take up with them? And that is the difference between conscious people and people who really love Jamaica, Tell you that, You nasty piece of shit. You trigger finger and jewelness. You like to do you like to watch him his finger him use, because same finger him use. And do him all do all him do and become the one of the richest man in Jamaica. Or you get richness. You never have a business. Eh? Now man, you're supposed to got the egg and wear short pants. Yeah. But I want my goal play with Because if him play with him gonna get one of the biggest backlash. Not just from me, but a lot of people who have sense. Yeah.
Economic policies which affected you. It was so bad that a member of their own party, a member of their own cabinet, a man of the cloth, a man who was a churchman, he...
You see it? I play reverse psychology, as we say. A man, him can't call a name, If you did sure, have evidence because I know you get fucking lawsuit. But I trick the people them in a psychological way. And I'm buy them to call the name. If you have something, you call out people name. Just like how them call out your name in the Integrity Commission and say you do something. Are your name never call, you know? And you don't like it. And you tell them go court, you know. So if you're going to talk about somebody at the PMP party, rate and talk like what you talk so big, a man. And I mean, you see, what you want to call, you can't dare call on him. A liar tell. Yeah, a liar tell. Nothing go so. So, you know, you can't go and run up your mouth.
Had to comment, his conscience was pricking him. And he said this policy of the high interest rate was the greatest transfer of wealth from you, the poor people, to them, the man who claimed that him is a tapanaris. He was the one who benefited.
What man them pussy? A liar tell you can't call him on
No
him.
person in Jamaica should
It's a shit.
ever allow that man
That pussy man.
to touch the economy,
That man
because
who?
he and his friend will go back to the high interest rate policies so that they can benefit from it and continue where they left off, of transferring wealth from you to their coffers.
You do it. And you do it. Play with reverse psychology, people. That's my do. Watch him. That's my do. Reverse psychology. Look at the fucking face.
Whatever little I made in life,
Yeah, I know.
I
Well,
made it just like you.
whatever little. Which
I buy
little?
2 taxi.
Like, his brother open a taxi place, you know. A taxi firm, you know. And it bust. It never go nowhere. And I say build up a taxi firm. I have a brand where you can say, brown taxi. I have to run and you employ a lot of people. And you still have it to go now. But everything they mash up from way back, way down so, you know. So the money now I make from that, because it's out. So all that can make you make money. No matter how fucking fool it is, all that can make you make money. You start taxi firm. And we know we hear that long time, say never go nowhere, it bust. And like say you have a taxi firm now, you know. And it's a brand, you know, see well in wellness taxi firm or whatever you want to name it. And you know, say it's a big thing in Jamaica. And you employ a lot of drivers. And you have new fleet of car. And you're upon the hustler, stock exchange, all them things there. Where the fuck you come with? But below, them brother, you see them labor right there, them don't labor right there. Although some of them dead still, you know, they take the money and a lot of them, you know that too. But it's more than no sense, you know. Anyway, we hear myself because you pay shit this.
Then I open a taxi company and I go through the struggles just like everybody else.
Yeah, we
I
struggle.
want to thank those who thought that by releasing documents that
You see it? He open a taxi company and him go through the struggle like all of you. And him stop right there, so. So why you're not supposed to keep on talking what the taxi firm bring you? You stop right there, so because you can't go no fucking further. Because liar tell, the thing busted long time. The taxi firm where you never really go nowhere, it bust before it reach somewhere. Way back down, so. So why you just stop there, so? Why you can't say, well, then, with the taxi, whatever they take people, the big blood clot knows, brother, yeah, you know. May I tell you, you know. You know it's a big for nothing, brother. And that's all the corruption there. And the lie. Jedi in. You need to squeeze that. Well, we don't want to be, we don't want to see that a squeeze. Because what come out of that, they knows there. Corruption, every fucking thing. Because it now make no sense as well. Alright, listen this. Listen
then I
this.
open a taxi company and I go through the struggles just like everybody else.
Hear this
I
now.
want to thank those who
Go through the struggle like anybody else. If I talk about him taxi firm, you know. Go through the struggle and last thing him saying, like you, everybody else. And him stop the song. Him cut out of the taxi now. So you know no more history We talk about the taxi firm. We are talking about. We make him make so much money. It's some other people. Oh, that brother, you're big and fool. How can you stop this if you talk about something? When Mark going to talk about him banking thing and what him do, him talk and him tell him not to stop this and talk about the listen this again, people. Cause me personally, if you just play with me a year,
Then I open a taxi company and I go through the struggles just like everybody else.
All right? I go through the struggle just like everybody else. What him say from that? Him stop this, There's nothing more about the taxi firm, If you don't catch where me drift from where I come from, There's nothing more about the taxi firm. Stop right there, so. What can go, so? You're going on now.
I want to thank those who thought that by releasing documents that they would somehow diminish me. I am a true
Releasing documents. And the Integrity Commission job to do that when him sign off on, And I say, who am I blame now? Because it dropped right on his shoulder, so I'm not admit nothing at all. He might try to really make him way out of it. Talk him way out of it. I'm going to let him can do talk him way. Talk, but him now talk him way out. But him, because you have more to talk, and that you do, right and out. But it don't make no sense. Because you hunger, and you angry the people them. And of them tell if you go thief the money, brother. And of them tell if you go in at them like a bagger as a prime minister, And you get fined out now. Because you're making so much money and you can't show where it's coming from. There's nothing, that's why you don't really do it from how much years now. Because you come with something, people are going to find out, so well, it don't make no sense. And you know, a paper trail. That's why you can't just talk about the taxi job now and stop right there, so. So the taxi we are talking about now, it's not a substance. You not a substance. We are talking about not a substance. You're just full of shit. That's all I can tell you. Look at your face.
Jamaican. I went through the Jamaican struggles.
Yeah,
and
I know.
I never made any money on the backs of the Jamaican people.
Lie.
I never made any money off of government.
Yeah. You see it? Reverse psychology to his core. The man make all them richness since the coming of government. Plus, because my mind, he chop money from Bruce Golden at Power, and he was the education minister, And that's the money I chop from, And Rarely Reed was his advisor. So that's why he can afford to build that big mansion. And that was questionable. But because the PMP is a really bad man, as we must say, they must allow it. But when I go on now, they can come back the surface, And they go circle back. Make no doubt about that, This is when you say, well, then somebody shot themselves with their own foot, and that him do. Gone channel the fucking court and the Integrity Commission, which is part-time government. So everything will come out now. And you see, it's like you wake up an honestness, Because remember, you have an honestness. And the answers are mind them own business. Not trouble nobody, But you don't see it now. I'm going to walk on it. And you're going to get fucking bite up. Because you're going to walk on it and stand up in it and do it. No, say, honestness to stand up in it. Till when you start to get fucking bite. Yeah, and him that. The man keep up all the money right during the COVID. When I let down people all them things there, they must set up all kind of business and I move money left, right, and center. Who send Bolt money? Yo, let me tell you something. This brother, yeah. Anyway.
When it was proposed to increase my salary, they go around and tell lie. A man in a bar, I say, oh, me make $28 million. I said, really? You never realize that I didn't take any salary increase. My salary today is about $9 million. That's what average salary.
Let me tell you now, again, you know.
The other man who claim him a tapanaris, who claim him not need no money from government, him take it. And you don't know.
So what are you saying? Take it. I don't impede himself. I want to fucking implement it in it. I know what I don't MP take it. I only implemented the raise up here now. So you have to talk about him take it. Mark Wallen take some money and then him fucking and give some to charity. Him talk it and announce it. When the kids them in the Ras class Ukraine during the COVID, the athlete them are trained. Remember, you know, and war start out in Ukraine, and people want to come back home, and the kids them out there Ras class struggle. What them say? What liberals say? They have to take out a loan to come back. And a Mark Wallen going to pack it. Right? A Mark Wallen going to pack it. And bring home the Rascal kids them. Pussy. Eh? So why you, what you ever do? All this lie and wicked. When I talk one thing, I want to talk because Mark Wallen never give himself a pay rise. I own the government, you know. I own raise up the MP them pay. 30%. Mark Wallen give a lot in a charity out and pay. You don't do nothing. And now I come tell lie about you not take it. And 9 million, it will fucking lie, man. This guy wanted Prime Minister ever in Jamaica. Yeah. He may take every single penny of it. And I come tell plenty lie now. Say 9 million I get. Same way. That's why I'm sure say I'm a dangerous guy this, you know.
I'm doing it. But I never take it.
Lie.
Who is truly for Jamaica? Who is truly for Jamaica?
Who is truly for Jamaica? So why when the kids them are Ukraine and can't Rascal come home, when I tell them if you take well actually what I do now, I want to abandon them, you know. And I talk about if you don't want to come home, I have to take out a loan. Imagine that. So them are Jamaican athlete. What the Rascals brother say, man? Where must I say? Them are the young Jamaican, you know. I only tell people they've got to take out loan when they're already in a debt already. I only should really look out for them welfare and bring them back in the country quick and fast. I want to tell them to take out loan and a Mark Gold and go in and pocket and bring them home. So who's the true Jamaica? How come you, hey boy, just go away, you know. Just go away. Just go away. Go true Jamaica. Go away.
Every day.
Go away.
I read my Bible and I pray and I want to thank all
so
the Jamaicans who pray for me.
Who cares?
Let me tell them and them friend, no.
Who Rascal cares? Anybody can read Bible. Satan can read Bible. Because the wickedest set of people in my church, you know. So we are come to about you read the Bible. Or something you want to just have the Jamaican people have pity upon them, you know. That's what them do. When them do them wrongs, them come out and ball and come and play victim. That's what they do. It's not gonna work, brother. It's not gonna work. Believe you me, it's not gonna work. Take it as me tell you. It won't work. It's not gonna work. And it can't work. How much are you now? How much are you now? Too much of you now. Me not call no sir now. Too much of you now, pussy. Yeah man, that's my style. Who no like when me Rascal talk like this? The person would come argue with me YouTube. And more time me know personally how to put my things in my cross. Because anytime you frustrated, you know, you have to draft is them and distant, what you call it. I don't run nobody, you know. But you go with the way Babylon I say. right? I mean, nobody fool, you know. Yeah. But when you talk, when you hear them people that talk, I know when them talk is just a load of bullshit. It just make you really sure. And it come out of your mouth sometimes, you can't control it, you know. Because it just fucked up. Fucked up bad, 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 bad. This brother here just come with this sorry for play victim. No, man, you don't play the victim runner, so. You cannot play no victim runners and get with it. No.
Weapon that they are conspiring to form against me shall prosper. So, you know, I am you, and you are me. We are one.
No, man. Shut up.
I will never do anything to harm you.
Well, you fucking do it already. You want to just go with all of these money, scotch free in a work for, in a sweat for? And then you come talk to the Jamaican people now and I play rascal, innocent and victim. Eh? Why, you're really dangerous, in a boy. I tell you. Well, look at you, man. You're born to be a criminal. You're born to be Jamaica enemy number one. And sooner or later, when things start to reel out, you can't you can't run to no court and things well then because that's gonna be coming from an integrity commission where people go out there and do them facts. And you gonna have to ask show where you get all of this money from. In the end of the day. So you're on a fire now. You depend on the same people them. You come up preach to them now. But you know preach to Jamaica and whole, you know. You have to be you're like a supporter of them. And you know preach to the whole of the people dead so. Because some of them is not with you. Them take the money and come out for a day out. Remember that, you know. So you're talking vain. Believe you me. Me can't see that. Just like I say, them say, well, then don't call out the father name in vain. Don't call out God name in vain. And which is true. If you're not a real person of God, if you know what God means. But let I want to do it. And that you do right now. And that you do right now. Andrew Steelness. Kanjo Moss. Kanjo Monomus. You're a Kanjo Monomus. Nothing. Nothing about you.
We have gone through the same struggles.
Nothing about you, brother. Kanjo Monomus.
And for our young people, especially those who are looking to go on to tertiary education.
The man come to call an election, you know. Just to call an election date, you know. And he come make it in a something. All them can't call election, you know. Torture the people, them. To tell pure lie. Because I'm seeing man has so much pressure. So it costs so much millions, if not billions. We just call an election date. But you cannot announce that anywhere without spending so much money. But no, he don't want to give the poor people the money. He prefer to use it for his own benefit to get back in power. That's what a dictator do. Right? Because him see him and it's a lie now where them desperate and now look good upon them. Them know. So they come out a squeal like when hog a squeal. Look at him. You look at him. Yo.
We have looked very carefully at the student loan. And you would have seen that.
This is a Mark Golden idea when I'm talking that day, you know. So I'm come now, I spin it in a certain little theme way. Never thought about that before, you know. So
chip off piece of marble thing and I put it, I circulate it in a female way, right? Yo, what a guy, man, what a guy, what a guy. I ain't no shame when then again, them say people have no shame. Look like a true nowadays. Mm. Yeah, man, chip off piece of marble idea and I recycle it in a female way. Just listen this.
We have removed the requirement for guarantors. Now you can, on your own, get. The next thing that we are going to do, and I should tell you, that if you are a tertiary student and you are doing well in school, you maintain a grade point average of 2.5 or higher, you can apply to the Student Loan Bureau to have your interest rate reduced. So that's another thing that helps you. Recently,
and people, a lot of them in the crowd, they know it's a lie, you know. But you what now? Them get clear to ring bell and make noise. So them do them job. Can't wrong them. Can't wrong them at all. And him know that too. So you hear him talk it later down in this. You hear him talk it later down. Them have come out and know what talk about PMP in the crowd. You go and listen.
I was in my constituency and a teacher came to me and she said she was agitated. She said she's in a WhatsApp group. And in that WhatsApp group, the PNP are promising to write off the teacher's student loan. And she bought into it and she said to me, Prime Minister, you have to come and do something better because this is something I believe in. But it was quite, you know, there were other people around and I was trying to explain how the student loan works. And a youngster behind me, quite providentially, because I was just talking to another person who was saying that she wants her daughter to go to university, but she can't afford the university fees. And I
tell something, people. This is politics. Because everything them people have video, you know, they don't want video man where they go around with, you know. And anything will look good, then put it up on social media, whether TikTok or whatever. So when I come and talk now, anything did go like this, they will have it record. Those are little things where people look on, you know. They would have it record and then on a plate. That would be a good thing for them. But I was making my make up something and I tell people a fucking lie. But the kind of I'm talking, you know, make it up. You can't see it and make it up on the spot, you know. So I'm all over the place. It's a bugaboo. It's a bugaboo. Because sometimes, you know, people can't tell lie and you can't make it also like them not straightforward, you know. But him now, him not all over the place. You can't say, well, you know, make him make up the thing along as him go, you know. And as I said before, if that did really happen, them go around with them video, man. Everything them video will look good for them, you know. And they put it up. When I want people to see and people to hear. So if you talk to any woman and any little boy they behind him and all anything there, everything will be on record. And I'm gonna play it at the conference. But you know, one thing him can't fool. Yo, Andrew go sit down, man.
was pointing her to the student loan. So the youngster was behind me said, but miss, if them write off the loans, how me I go get my loan? When me ready,
what the fuck you say now?
we go apply for my student loan. The student loan.
Yes, I'm scratching my little while. Watch this. This brother the brother, he not really clean up one now. Yeah, let me tell you something, you know. You watch this.
How me I go get my loan?
Because, as I'm saying, nobody could have never said that. If you write out student loan, or you're going to get your loan. What the fucking sense in that? If you write out people before you are come now, so you don't get your loan yet, so you talk about you get your loan. What the fucking... you say, brother, you're in a sense, you know. Him talk something when I make no sense like while. And them... You tell me now, someone will come and say, well then, because people do that all the while, write up things. Somebody get a student loan from and rate and Lily, and them not get a job and them can't get a job or rate, they are them job description low with them pay them again. You can reduce it, you can write it off. People bank write off money all the while. So you talk about how you're gonna get your student loan. Nobody not tell you that. A little boy not tell you that. You tell boy a little boy. Because that have no moral, it have no sense in it. It don't make no sense. Because money will be always there to give children loan. And because it's not everybody will write up. So when I talk, so it don't make no sense. But you want to look on. To show it's a lie, this brother tell. You know, see no Prime Minister, President, and people like them do them things that are so easy, you know. Unless a man have pressure and a make up something. Let's watch this guy here. I'm going to show you. Watch how I'm going to do him head. Watch it.
When me ready, we go apply for my student loan.
You see it? Don't crash him head. This boy, this boy, you tell me now, any leader, you know, find him out right away. That is a guilt of deceiving. Telling lie right on the spot. Because right away, he make himself look like an idiot. But little boy come behind him and talk about every right have a student loan. Or not get free student loan. What the fuck logic and in a that? It don't make no sense. So I'm talking something right now where so I know him do something wrong. So he must scratch God working on mischievous, you know. You see it? God show him up right there, so you know. Look on him. Think him a think. This is not a man confident. Him can't show no evidence of what I'm talking about. Everything him talk is loose. Loose like him. And the JLP party them. Well, the JLP minister them. And the whole of them did it and I feed into the shit. Look at him. Scratch him head. And he not scratch, brother. That is desperado. Body language that, you know. And who can see it? You know, fool. Let me tell you that. That's a desperado. Lie. Yeah. And that him do. A scratch head. A scratch head. So him think something in his head. Him see me go off a truck. Him see me go off a
Revolving
truck.
fund. And it requires that people who borrow pay it back so that others can get. Now, I am very sympathetic to teachers.
Right.
I was a teacher.
Yeah?
I still am a teacher.
You could have fooled me.
I love teachers. Teachers are indispensable.
And teaching I get a pay.
And we must do everything in our powers to ensure that they
You
are
call pressure
properly
people.
remunerated.
Pressure.
But my teachers that I love so much, I cannot give you gimmicks. Indeed, I say this to all our sectors, which is what is happening now, that people are trying to play sector against sector. Anything that the government does, and I want every sector to think about it carefully, particularly those who are spreading the nonsense in the WhatsApp groups. If you give one benefit to somebody, you have to be fair, because you don't want to make anybody else worse off when you give one person or one group or one sector a benefit. So how you get a benefit and give everybody the benefit? Well, one thing you can do, which is what we are now currently examining, is to extend the payment period for the student loan, which will reduce the monthly payments that people would face. The truth is that a country at our stage of development, that we need to get more people into tertiary education, we need to treat tertiary education like a long-term asset, more like when you purchase a house and you get a mortgage. That's how we need to treat the student loan. So we are studying that, and you will hear more about what we plan to do to reduce the monthly payment for every sector, so that we're not giving a special benefit to one. So if we give to teachers and public sector workers, what happened to the people who are working in private sector? What happened to the other people who not work? You have to give it to everybody. What that shows you is that you have a government that really cares, not about special interests, but cares about everybody. Make sure what we do is fair and equitable to everybody. One of the other things that I know is affecting a lot of Jamaicans now, as we move across the country, we pick that up. We see a lot of children with severe learning challenges, including from autism and other spectrum.
Mark just do a forum other day with pure disability. I hear some things that go on where them people don't get nothing and they're going. So he never do it in the 10 years. He not business about nothing about disability. In the 10 years, but them in a fucking power. And I'm Mark Golden, as I'm saying, my father. So them now nothing to come with. Mark Golden idea this. Now I come talk about disability now. So everything the opposition leader do, because them run out of idea. They not no shame. During the 10 years them in a power, they never talk nothing about this. Mark Golden talk about this from a long time. Yeah. Because I remember, Mark Golden, Sir John Golden, at that him come to Jamaica come do, you know. And the first big accident in a train accident, Kendall crash, you know. And the polo with the break out of Jamaica. And them man come down and come really give him service. Mark Golden grew up around them things there. So this boy and I talk and you see, no matter how you try to put on somebody. When the truth is there, it not go nowhere. To be truthful, it not go nowhere. Kind of too lie, man, and wicked and evilous. Lie, wicked and evilous. I'm not going to idea this. I'm a chip off again. You never talk about that in 10 years in the power, you know. You know, busy about them people here. But now, all of a sudden, you the passion we have. Just listen to the passion we have. All of a sudden.
From disorders. And the parents simply just don't know how to cope. We don't have enough of those services in Jamaica. So what we are going to do in our next term, we are going to invest in expanding the existing facilities that we have, particularly at MICO. And we're going to build new facilities to ensure that eventually we have one such facility in every parish in the island to treat with those persons and households who are suffering. Many of these lives can be made meaningful, they can contribute, but they need the right facilities, they need the right therapy, and they need the right care. And our government cares and will provide those services and facilities.
That's what we're going to watch now. A long time you call the Ross Clark election, you know. Name the election date, you know. My brother,
Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, 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 woman. You born sexy. You sexy.
We did. Minister Samuda, Matthew Samuda, I'm sure would have told you about all our plans for water, but he didn't mention that we are going to launch a new amnesty program for medium, small, and micro enterprises, where we will, as of the 1st of September, write off 50% of the outstanding amounts that these medium, small, and micro enterprises owe in water bills. This is about getting us back into full production. I could go on and on. I have a list here with all kinds of things that we are going to do. But we have more to come and more opportunities to express to you. The big point that you have gathered here to hear.
And you going walk them one by one. Labor going walk them two by two. Third me friend walk them three by three. Best government we run the country.
Yeah, people, it a come a call election now. And I too want to call it, you know. You don't want to delay it and go on. But what? The Constitution, call it, some of you call it. This is one Constitution him couldn't try to break again. He breaks so much of them. And every one of them him losing a court. Man go and take him a court. So that one I know, you know, go down as the worst premise again. Worst. Him not a legacy already. To really go down. So, but him still break his streak, I'm go down to the wire. And then we make it look so bad again, Dayton Campbell call election. Yeah man, Dayton Campbell call election. And him is the opposition. He's on the opposition bench. And them 2 days ago him call election. So they're gonna be the 18th and the 3rd. And Andrew Wallace could never do nothing to him shift the date them. Like, he couldn't do nothing. I was so right, he couldn't do nothing beside he couldn't shift no date. So he's supposed to feel like a piece of shit. So Dayton Campbell already call it. All him come do is just reveal it. Yeah. And that's why I'm not saying brother want fool Prime Minister. You know. What him days his number. I mean, ask Christ. Him days his number.
Look how we balance the economy. Thank you, Lord. Enough people never have key, but now them own a yard. Nobody's so good.
I don't need to tell you that this is the best performing government in the history of Jamaica.
Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what they labor right. Never mash them up, yeah. Labor right, why mash them up? Whoa, them can't run.
Everywhere I go, I tell you something. Look, we produce a book with all our achievements. 250, we have about 1,000. But we couldn't put 1,000 in a booklet. You know when something is valuable, when you walk around and you give it out to people, you don't see them throw it away on the floor.
Allah ya tell me.
In fact,
people are letter the Rastler book, throw all the toilet, all them things there. People see them video it. All over the place like a rubbish. In fact, some people say just make more rubbish than Jamaica about anything. Because pure rubbish they're writing it, pure lies. So the brother say, lying and no more can talk about them will print more, because people can't get enough of it. Why? It's a dictator. Why? Them the people here.
When I go to people's houses and I'm doing my house to house, they ask me, Prime Minister, give me one of the book them now.
Right.
We have had to print another set of the books because the first amount that we print, finish off, everybody take it, and everybody want the next set. So we still have, and we're going to be giving that around. The PNP has no answer to that. I think that argument is settled in your mind, that the Jamaica Labour Party is the best performing government of any time in Jamaica.
Wow, this brother is some brother.
If you're a B2B sales director watching this, I suspect your team is only spending 10% of their time actually selling. The other 90%, well,
But you can be assured that the Jamaica Labour Party is the strongest, most active, and most strategic government. We took this country through COVID. We took this country through Hurricane Beryl and several tropical storms, through supply chain crashes, through high inflation, and we have not missed a beat. We are a solid government. There was never a time when this country felt like there was no one at the wheel. This government plans for the long term. There are people who are saying, boys, because election, why are we doing so much? No. If you check back our Facebook page, our Instagram, our, all of them, you name them, Twitter, TikTok, I don't know me, I cut it. That man is right to say, all me I do is walk and I cut it.
Cut what?
We cut crime. We cut the debt. We cut murders and violence. We cut the interest rate. We cut the inflation rate. We cut taxes.
Lie. Bag of lies.
But we are able to do this because we have been planning for a long time. So we put things on a train line. And then they roll automatically. We go on to the next one. So you have a government that is rolling, that you don't want to disturb that train rolling because there's much more to come.
The government will roll overboard.
But we are a democracy.
Democracy.
And what you see gathered here in your numbers, I want you to understand. Yes, some of you, most of you, are supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party. But there are persons here who are not.
Here it is now.
There are persons who are curious, who come to see. They are just Jamaicans like everybody else.
You know enough, you know them.
I am sure there are PNP people here as well. I'm sure. Welcome, my PNP friends. Welcome. Welcome. And remember now, we are international. It is amazing. As I am walking and I stop somewhere, somebody said, take my phone and say hello to my niece. She there foreign. She want to come home, come vote for you. So,
you see, this is the picture that we do other day. But the woman was phoning from foreign, so she'll come down when the election will call. As somebody that there at the labor right we know, you know. I pick somebody, you know, I set up that, you know. So I use that now as an evidence, you know, play it, but we see it other day. But this is what them do. And backfire upon them. Because now, you know, see him there, you know, want to call election, you know. Till a platter.
I want to acknowledge all Jamaicans in the diaspora who are interested to come and vote. I welcome you back home. I am grateful for your support. This crowd.
All a piece of shit like you. You're supposed to take off the Jamaican shirt off. You don't deserve to wear it. You're a fraud. You're a wolf in a sheep clothes. Look at you. You know, if you wear them things, you know nothing to do with Jamaica. You're a sellout Jamaica. Yeah.
Is a representation of Jamaica. You make Jamaica's democracy stronger. There are many countries in the world where this can't happen. Don't take it for granted. I have to stand here and account to you for the authority that you give to us as the government. And there can be no break in that. The authority is not forever. At a certain period of time, how we use the authority has to be reviewed. Our stewardship must be reviewed by you, the people. There is a classic fable, parable in the Bible about the talents.
Bible.
Some stewards hide the talents, make nothing of it. But we are not those stewards. We grow the talents. We take the resources and we make them more. We are good stewards. And we ask you, the people, the masters, to make a judgment, to make a choice on who will steward your affairs.
So the people are the master now, and you're the master again. So then people can climb down. When you say come down, if you come down, and that him do right now, you know. Them are the masters. They have so much mouth and so arrogant against Jamaican people during the COVID. Turn on the yard. And who no cast it, no corner shop or sell the big Jill oil and rate disrespect ghetto people. And at them, I call him master now. For sure, you know. Election year, you know. Election just around the corner. This how things happen all the while. Come up big and bend the knees. And anyway, them people just make a mistake and put that in. Now what you're gonna see. Because remember, you can't talk to him, you know. He have the next 5 years to go. So he have all at the time. So Jamaican people, don't try to make that mistake. Don't try to make that mistake. And that I go for labor right as well. No matter how much did so, when I get the money to come out, don't fucking anyway, you know, I know all labor right are idiot. So all I can say. Not all labor right are idiot.
So earlier today, I advised His Excellency the Governor General of my intention to announce the general elections for him to set certain processes in place, including the dissolution of Parliament. I now declare that nomination day will be Monday, August 18th. And the general election date is fixed at Wednesday, September 3.
Labor right, we ready now. Ring the bell, them heavy now. Ring the bell, them heavy now. Labor right, we ready now. Labor right, we ready now. Get the hand them ready now. Get the hand them ready. The river coming down, no bank to bank, it's coming down. The river coming down, no bank to bank, it's coming down. Get
Oh, yo, say, when we finally call it, we can see the nervousness in him, you know. Believe you me, you know. Very nervous calling of election this. Anyway, when I was in the front and no comfortable for the third term, loaded, there'll be no problem when I call it easy. You know, because call this big meeting and I fucking make promise solid thing again and tell peer
damn lie, all them things there. What I'm doing, man. But you know, what me see, I go on right now. Let I wanna go lose in a seat. Andrew Wellness, you better be careful, you know. You see, me not predict say you're going to lose it, but it's a possibility. And you know that Gillette Well is the same thing. But you know, we want to just wait till the time come and see what go on. Yeah, man. We want to see what's going to really happen. Because, boy, this is going to be an election. It's going to be one of the most exciting election ever. And this is no joke. Yeah, man, it's going to be one of the most exciting election ever. Without no joke. So anyway, they have a good little while. So we're out and running, out and gunning. Big up each and every one who pass through. Out.
A big sound up here, big tune. Ja holy Emmanuel, I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression, poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not devil philosophy. Not until level for man's skin is have no more significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war done in 1935.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
On Sticky Stucky TV. If your finger is not sticky, subscribe. But if your finger sticky, do not subscribe on Sticky Stucky TV.